Now boys, what's going on? This is Yorkie here and welcome back to another episode of this FIFA 23 Blackburn Rovers career mode. And in today's episode, we're going to make a huge transfer signing, quite possibly the biggest one that we've made so far at Blackburn Rovers. But before we do that, let's quickly recap what happened in the last episode. We've made loads of sales, we've started signing a couple of players, and we started off the season horrendously, which has led to you guys leaving lots of comments and feedback and potentially making my mind up and the decision on the signing we're about to make right now. That's right, we're going to be bringing him back to English football. It's going to be Marcus Rashford from Villarreal. The key reason why it's Marcus Rashford is we need cover on the left, and although we are still keeping our faith in Callum Grant this season, if it doesn't work out, this man can play up top too. And I'm not going to lie, he's developed really well on the game. So Marcus Rashford, yes, I know he's 29, but if we're to get Champions League football, which would take us up to the next level of player, this could be the kind of signing that we need. Now, I don't think that this should be a ridiculous fee that we're going to have to pay to get this deal done. Maybe about 50 million. When you think about us selling Billy Bennett for 44 million, 50 million isn't a bad fee. Plus, this guy's got mad experience at this level, and that's kind of something we need to bring into the squad because we have struggled like mad on the left side, and he'll probably bring goals from that left-hand side as well as goals when he starts up top. But don't worry, we are still keeping that faith in Callum Grant for now. This is also going to fulfill an objective that we need to get done, and that is a crucial player in midfield or a forward position. So, I mean, it kind of goes hand in hand. This is pretty decent. Going to keep the board off my back for a while. This wasn't a hard contract to negotiate. It looks like he wanted back into English football. I think we keep him at number 10. Let me know what you think about the player number. But there we go, Marcus Rashford. Definitely the biggest transfer so far for this Blackburn team. Craziest thing about that deal as well is it doesn't make that much of a dent in our budget. We still have 96 million to spend. I don't even know if we need to spend that 96 million right now, but it's handy to have. And this wasn't something at the start of the season that I saw myself doing, but it's just not worked out for Matteson. I feel like we could get someone younger who's going to grow, or even someone who's more experienced as a left back at this stage. I'm going to need that heavy rotation as well. Stamina's been an issue, so I'm going to accept this bid from Newcastle. Now, I've been thinking about our left back situation, and I am scouting some different players, but I do believe that this could be a wise decision for us. Now, Carson Johnson was changed to play at right back just purely because he was right-footed, but you'll see now we've improved his weak foot. With his weak foot being 5-star, I don't see any reason why we can't play him at left back, which was one of his natural positions to start with. It helps us use someone in the academy, and this guy's potential is between 93 and 94. This guy is going to be an absolute superstar. Why not get him into the team already? It'll only take us 2 weeks to make him into a left back as well. He's pretty good at defending, fairly physical, and decent pay. Also, he's American, and the majority of my squad's American, so he should just settle right in perfectly. Now, speaking of youth academy stuff, I've sent our scouts out. Now, you already know we're looking for an attacker in England, trying to find the next Alan Shearer. That might work out, might not, and when he comes back, we will send him out again. I'm thinking Greece at the minute because that was one of the suggestions, so I am thinking I might not be able to pronounce any of those names, but who knows? Let's give it a go. But I've gone for the Ivory Coast just because there's been some godly players from there in the past, some that are some of my favorite players, and South Africa because I've never scouted there before. I think it'll be fun, so we've gone with 2 African nations. Let's see if we can bring some players in. Interesting transfer bid coming in for Bella Kocha. Now, I actually really like Bella Kocha, but the injuries have been a massive problem, and Leeds United are coming in with 27.9 million. This could actually be a very good deal for him considering the injury problems, but I feel like he deserves at least this season. Let's give him a chance. And I'm not quite ready to go out and sign another centre-back right now, but we do have a swap deal here that does involve Nambi Collins. They're going to give me 31.7 million for Bravo and Nambi Collins, but as you can see, unfortunately in FIFA, Nambi just doesn't develop that well. And I can't take a punt on another 70 rated centre-back at the minute. We just can't do it. Before we can head into deadline day, though, it is time to get our first win of the season. I have all the faith. I believe in us. This is going to be the starting 11. Rashford is on the bench, but I wanted to stick with what we have. They need to have the opportunity, and I'm praying Callum Grant gets back in the goals. Everton have a very compact midfield, and Jesus Ferreira, he's a scary player. Everton was pretty awful last season, so I'm hoping that carries over into this season. Doesn't feel like it's carrying over right now, though, as that ball into Ericsson is brilliant pass. He did so well. I mean, he didn't capitalize, but can Gibbs White capitalize? Oh, have I played it on time? Just a moment too late. Grant was nearly in. It's okay, though. We just need to focus. I can feel our first victory coming. All in all, that result against Tottenham, that's a good result. 0-0 against them. They're a top 6 team. That's a decent result. Don't like this from Timber. Oh, that's beyond the post. 20 minutes in and no one looks like they're scoring. That's kind of been our theme, though. We're slow starters in seasons, but that is a massive mistake, and Kubo takes that terribly. They've made a little bit of a mistake now. McKinney holds that up. Kubo finds Callum Grant. Oh, Callum Grant gets that back across to Gibbs White. That was surely a foul. Kubo then back across to Callum. Just couldn't quite get a good enough shot off, but at least that's something towards the goal. Kinney wins it back. Kubo into Gibbs White. Oh, that's lovely footwork. Look at that from Gibbs White. Gibbs White is so dangerous. And then he hits it straight at the goalkeeper. Fantastic footwork, though, to go beyond his man, to get himself into that position. But, damn, man. Let's see if we can create anything from this corner. This might work perfectly. Oh, he stabbed at it to Gibbs White. I thought that was going into the back of the net. The goalkeeper there has played a blind up to Grant. And tries to loft that one over. Gibbs White, his touch wasn't great, but his ball into Gio Reyna was brilliant. Oh, I thought he caught the goalkeeper off guard. Seems to be the same old story, doesn't it, boys? We just can't find the back of the net. How are we missing these opportunities? I do not know, and we don't really have a presence in the box that's good. Callum Grant tries to catch the goalkeeper off guard. Doesn't work out. So far, all the opportunities to us, we've not scored. You know what's going to happen. They'll get one nice opportunity. They'll go in the back of the net, although Gibbs White played it to the wrong man. No, the Kubo's done brilliantly there. Can I bring it back? I'll bring it back to Gibbs White because Gibbs White is so good in those positions. Surely Callum Grant finally back in the goals. A lot of you guys in the comments did have faith in Callum Grant. And he restores that and repays that faith. Tidy play from Kubo too, man. If he could stay fit this season, he could be dangerous. I'm happy to see Callum Grant's name on the score sheet again, though. 1 goal in 3 matches. Not like it. Maybe that pressure of Marcus Rashford coming back, maybe that builds up on him a little bit. I guess a big question now for me as well is, do I sell Balogun? Or do we let Hagen just go out on 1 more loan? Or do we let Balogun go out on loan and see what happens on that loan? I wish you could track stats while the player was out on loan, because then I could judge how well Balogun did, and if we'd use him when he comes back. Santellis did brilliantly there to win that back. Callum Grant, oh, he's no stranger to a decent pass. Nearly gets it to Gibbs White. Although Gibbs White won that back, I will take that all day long. Him and Gio need to link up a little bit better, and no, Callum Grant stays down. Cannot believe that Callum Grant is injured here, and if they score while he's injured, I'm going to be pretty annoyed. Well in, Tyler Adams. Let's get this ball out. Well, Grant never got back up from his injury. In fact, he stayed down for a long time, and the referee didn't blow his whistle. Like 10 minutes has passed since we were last with you, and this is really frustrating. But of course, it's going to force me into a sub, and that sub, as you all know, is going to be Marcus Rashford. Let's see what he could do. I'm also going to bring on Gregory for Reyna. I don't know, Reyna's just kind of easing his way into this season. I can feel it. Maybe his heart's not with the club anymore. We'll find that out as this season goes on. As they bring on Chukwueze, we bring on Marcus Rashford for his return to English football here at Ewood Park. Maybe at some stage soon we get like a stadium upgrade as well. Maybe that could be interesting. We upgrade the stadium next year. Now, we're going to have to deal with this pressure for the rest of this game. Santellis does brilliantly there to deal with that. Kai Gregory, so quick. Pass it. That's good. From the Marcus. Ooh, go on then, Marcus. Does he have the legs? Oh, I think he does. He has the touch as well. First goal back in England for Marcus Rashford. Makes it 2-0, and we can rest a little bit easier. He'd be doing all of that right now, wouldn't he? He'd be... Ruben Neves did it first. What a ball from Gibbs White, though. And Marcus Rashford making a statement. What a hit this is. Gibbs White maybe with another good ball over. And Rashford is getting wide open in those positions. And this time he rattles the post. Phil Olsen now charging forward. Met by Bassi, who fouls him. And that is, I mean, I swear the ball was there. By the ball being there, I mean, when I pressed B, the ball was there. But for some strange reason, he does that kick after he's already got in front of his man. I don't know. But it's a penalty. And we can save it. No, we can't. Jesus Ferreira's pretty good at penalty. That just makes the rest of this game super tense. Exactly what I wanted. Oh, Gregory's going to slide that one in behind to Marcus. Marcus now to finish the game off. Oh, he could be a very, very good signing. I genuinely can't believe how open he gets. What a debut, and what a way to welcome yourself back to English football. I don't know how he's been doing at Villarreal, but he looks pretty tasty. Thanks to those 2 goals from Marcus Rashford, we walk away with this one with 3 points and our first 3 points of the season. Callum Grant scored 2, so let's remember that. Let's not let Rashford's performance overshadow Callum Grant. He did bag the first goal. He's also now injured, though, so we're going to find that out right now. Hopefully not for too long. Dislocated shoulder, 2 months. Not what we need. And now I'm feeling extremely happy that we brought in Marcus Rashford, but that doesn't solve our problem on the left-hand side. The whole point of Rashford is he could play left-hand side or striker. He wasn't always just going to be striker, but now he is definitely going to spend a lot of time at striker. This should also open up opportunities for Balogun and Hagen. That is, if we were keeping Hagen. I'm going to give him 1 more loan out because he's an exciting prospect. Let's get this contract renewed. But I'm going to give him a loan out because I feel like that loan will get him into 81, 82, and he'll definitely fit our system next season. I still have no idea what to do with Balogun right now. He's unhappy with his contract and his playtime. I'm not really okay with paying him more contract-wise, and his playtime is going to improve now, but not massively. Now, in between the chaos of getting our first Premier League win and the injury to Callum Grant, we do have our group drawn for the Europa League. It's actually not that easy. I don't know how good Midtjylland are going to be or Helsinki, but Ajax are legitimate. This is a Champions League team. I don't know what's happened to them in FIFA, but this is a Champions League team. They're not going to be easy to beat. I'm really looking forward to getting to play against them. Now, I'm pretty happy with the size squad that we've got, but we definitely need to let a centre-back go on loan. It's going to be Cannon, Bella Kotchap, and Bassi, obviously, and then I need to choose between Chandler and Mbete. I think right now it might make sense to let Chandler go out on loan, although Luke Mbete is younger. In fact, they're actually the same age. So, yeah, I'm going to let Chandler go out on loan and give Mbete that 4th rotation spot this season. So we've reached deadline day, and to be honest with you, I don't think we're going to do really any business, apart from the odd loan out. Unless we get a huge bid from a big team for one of our big name players, I don't really think we're in a position to let one of them go anyway. I think we've made enough inroads in this window. We're bringing in Marcus Rashford and Bassi. So let's skip through it and just see if anything crazy happens. So with deadline day ticking down, the only business we have done is 2 loans. Hagen goes out on loan. He's going to Roma, and also Real Sociedad come in for Chandler. He goes there for 1 year. Let's see how they get on. I think they'll come back better players. Straight back into the action then, and this time Chelsea. We have had 0 luck beating this formation, and beating Chelsea in this series so far is today the day. They actually have Ruta up top, so let's see how he gets on. This is the starting 11. You might think, why have you made some rotation? We play Ajax in the Europa League next, and I feel like the Ajax game is so important. This Chelsea game is kind of a free hit, and the Ajax game is super important because we need to be beating them in the Europa League to hopefully top that group. Now, luckily, in between this as well has been an international break, so it actually means that Callum Grant is only out for another 6 weeks. He'll miss some football, but not as much as we thought. We struggle against this formation so much, but could it be that with Marcus Rashford up top, we don't struggle as much? Vale gets that across. Oh my God, turn. Oh my God. Okay. Okay, we get lucky. Rutter is just as bad as he's been for Leeds. That definitely should have been a goal. What a great save initially, though, from Turner. Chelsea looking to break. As expected, Kai Havertz will slide that one into Vale. Oh, my God. What a finish. Turner did not stand the chance. Harvey Vale, I don't know who he is, but you're damn straight we're going to look at him. 78 rated overall, Harvey Vale. And he's scoring that. We'll see if we can bounce back. So far, I've had 0 luck breaking them down. And they're crowding the midfield as well, which is making it even more difficult. Centellis doesn't get to that. I had a Jeremy, who is super quick and making my life difficult. Jorginho Ruta has unbelievable footwork. We're starting to learn that together as a team, and what a block Bella Kotchap. We're definitely starting to learn that Chelsea are extremely difficult to play against. I am very much struggling here. I tell you what, I like using Nicolas Sula. I don't like Nicolas Sula for Chelsea. Marcus Rashford down injured now. And our strike options right here at the start of the season are going to be whittled down, but we might have a bigger problem right now, and it's just how well Chelsea are playing this ball. I am struggling like mad to break space here. Kubo! Oh my God, that is a stunning goal. Oh, just before the half. It needed to be something special against Chelsea, that's for sure, and this is pretty special. Rashford's had to come off, so Balogun is on, Rashford off, and that's both strikers in the space of 2 games. Absolutely decimated up top. And to wonder if we should have let Hagen now go. That's gonna make my life very difficult if it is not a small injury. Oh my God, Turner, banging save. I need to really start to open up play a little bit with Ortiz. He's so good on the ball. I feel like right now against Chelsea, I can't use him to the best of his ability. I also need to figure out if that CDM role works for him or if he needs to be in the McKinney role. Ooh, but that's beautiful. That's beautiful because Gio Reyna might be in. Oh my God, that's it. We need that from you, Gio. You're the highest rated player on the team. He's going to make it 2-1. That's a great spot, though, out to Rico Lewis. We've been working on his crossing, and that one was pinpoint. Oh, Ruter's found Kai Havertz. He took a heavy touch. Oh, tried to get in, and Cannon can clear it, and he even stops it going out for a corner. Ortiz messes up. What can we do? Block it again. Richie Cannon, my hero. Jorginho Ruter. Set one out to Kai Havertz. He's causing all the issues right now. And what a save from Turner. Time is running out for Chelsea, but how many lives do we have? And for the first time in a long time, we are going to beat one of the best teams in the league. And it wasn't comfortable, let's be honest. We had to do really well. Turner did fantastically. Reggie Cannon showing why he is the captain, but we beat them. It was a rotated squad. Oh, the main thing now, though, is Marcus. Please. It can't be anything longer than 5 days. And just like that, the gods have listened to us. It's only a bruised shoulder. He is out for the Ajax game, but he will be back after that. Not often you get bids outside of the window for players, but this is one for Bella Kotchap. To be honest with you, it's Barcelona. So we have to talk to him. I feel like Bella Kotchap would be well up for this deal. We've signed a new centre-back, so he's fallen out of favour a little bit, but I do kind of want the money we deserve for him. Now, though injury prone, yet to suffer an injury this year, I think 30 million is fair. Look, they can understand. We're going to get our 30 million. Thank you, Xavi. It does leave us a headache at centre-back, but it's a headache that we'll have in the January transfer window, not one right now. If there are certain players you think we should sign at centre-back, then let me know. Get your advice in. Get your suggestions in. Now, also, if you made it to this stage of the video, man, smash that subscribe button if you are new and hit the like button, please. It really helps Blackburn Rovers win football games. Now, I can't finish this episode without taking on Ajax, because I am super excited for the Europa League. I'm actually pretty excited to take on Ajax. Now, of course, Balogun will start up top. Rashford is literally just back from the injury. I might have him on the bench, and I rested a few players to put ourselves in this position. Let's get Kai Gregory in, get Gomez in. I'm going to get Adams back in the team. I'm actually thinking about selling Sarah. I'm going to keep Rico Lewis in, because he played so well in the last game. And I think I'll give Mbete a start instead of Reggie Cannon. Played super well, but I want to be rotating the team for these competition, because it always feels like at this stage of the season, like your squad's super big and you're struggling to get players game time and you're struggling for like sharpness and stuff. That's going to change. Like literally in the next 5 or 6 games, that's going to change, because we're just going to have so many thick and fast that that's going to be a little bit different. Those players that are upset that they don't have important, that is going to change now, because they're going to get the game time. But here we go, Ewood Park, the first time Europa League football. Let's just not lose. We've won 2 games already this episode. It would be really annoying to lose this one. Before I do anything though, I need to check Nasser Univar. This guy's a football manager wonder kid. He's not as good, is he? I mean, the team in general is okay, but we're a lot better. Maybe I shouldn't have said that though. This is where they score loads of goals. I enjoyed my little mini Ajax save we did on the channel. If you haven't seen it, go back and watch it. It's going to be like a youth rebuild, but it didn't really do good views for the start of FIFA, and I had to prioritize other saves. We'll pick a wonderful ball out to Centelles. Centelles finds Gio Reyna, and then Gibbs White is good at these. Morgan's Gibbs White is back in the goal. Our signing of the season by a country mile last season as well, by the way, lads. Look at this. He loves a finesse. He actually got way more power on that as well than I ever expected. But Gibbs White's found a way through here. It was a mistaken pass for Balogun. That's a good ball across. Oh, I believe Balogun hits the post there. That was nearly his first goal of the season. Gomez might do him some favors. He slipped in behind here, and now he will get his first goal of the season, and he won't because it's offside. Let's forget about that. Oh, Balogun, man. He's finally getting game time this year. Although, look, he did a job last year, so that's why he's getting this opportunity this year. Rashford coming in wasn't meant to just completely hinder his game time. Like, legit, boys. It's because I wanted Rashford to be able to play 2 positions so Gio doesn't have to play it all the time, and I'm just so unsure on Bravo. What a tackle from Bassi, that. On the Gio. Slide you in. Gio Reyna. Good block. Gio Reyna. Nah, never mind. Should have passed that cross. Come on, Gibbs White. Put that ball over to Balogun. This time short. Oh, that touch was shocking. I'm not quite sure how we've reached half time with it only being 1-0. Pure domination. Total domination. Yeah. Still only 1-0, leaves the door wide open for Ajax. They make something here. This would make me so angry. Well saved, Turner. We've had so many opportunities, even hitting the post and stuff. If they get anything out of this, I'm going to be fuming. I won't get anything out of it with passing like that. Balogun is set free. Balogun can run. Does Balogun trust himself? No. Kai Gregory! Oh, there we go. Well played, Balogun. I mean, that was so unselfish, and Kai Gregory gets his first goal of the season. Said it last year, but I'm going to say it again this year. This is Kai Gregory's year. Well, at 2-0 up, why not make some changes? And I'm going to do something weird. I'm going to try Cole Palmer up top. Instead of bringing Rashford on, let's rest him, and let's see what Cole Palmer can do up top. Football Manager, he can play up top. Maybe he can here. He has all the attributes, and I'm a believer that I can convert him. Also, Ryan Jackson back in the team and on the pitch. Can you believe it? So happy. Bravo wins that back. And then Jackson plays a great ball into Palmer. Palmer back to Jackson. That's a great ball in behind to Gregory. Gregory piles forward, surely. Gregory is going to make it 3-0, and he might be our best academy player so far. But this is the perfect way to start our Europa League off. Crazy one as well. Tottenham lose to Club Brugge. And what a turnaround in this episode. 3 victories, kicking it off with a win against Everton. And it just got better from there. Finally beating Chelsea and Ajax. I think this team looks good, but as you can see, the games are starting to come thick and fast and stacking up on us. West Ham, Arsenal, Man United, Helsinki. Loads of games to come in the next episode, but that's it for this one, boys. I appreciate you all. Smash sub, hit the like button. I will see you for the next episode.